What do you think, Anna?
Wow. It looks really, really good, you know. Your chocolate work, your this, it's great. It looks amazing.
I know you're happy, I know you're relieved. I don't think you were prepared to find yourself in this pressure test. On a day like today, you could find yourself just going home. How does that sit with you?
It's not cool.
What will you go home to?
Nothing. I left my job. I moved so I could live with my mum and really focus on food for MasterChef before coming in. I don't know what I would do if I was to leave. I have no idea.
Harry, we know you've got the skills. We know that there is a possibility that you could win this competition. Whatever happens today, you've got to keep your chin up, good cook, trust in your skills. And you know what? At the end of that cook, with 15 minutes to go, I don't think any of us thought you were going to put up that dessert.
What did I?
So we're gonna tuck in. I think you have to do the honours and, and smash the thing, don't you?
I would love to.
You made it.
I
You
would
got to smash it.
absolutely love to.
Oh yeah, we got to do this, haven't we?
We need
You
big.
know what?
It's your mess.
It's definitely going to be Anna's mess on Anna.
What a pleasure after 3 hours of blood, sweat and tears to be able to
I
do this.
just want to destroy this.
Yeah, don't throw it down too hard, right? Do it. Ah, look at that. Brilliant. Who would have thought, hey, Harry?
Like, honestly, you did amazing. Really, really well. Look how thin that chocolate is as well. Awesome. Great stuff.
Well done, Harry. See you, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's thin, isn't it? Oh.
The thing that pops on the plate straight away is that curd. It's just really delicious. It sparkles, it's full of fruit.
Yeah, I agree. That's like a massive highlight for me. It's just so soft and really, really yummy, yummy, yummy.
And it sets the tone, I think, for the rest of the dessert, along with the beautifully smooth and delicious mousse. I think he's done a really good job at a lot of the elements inside this dessert.
The thickness of this chocolate's wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Has it
super
had-
thin.
The financier?
I think he did a really good job with that, and I was really impressed that he did it again. Meringues I'm not happy with. They taste okay. It's just the piping consistency.
You would think it'd be sitting here, and the only negative you can find on Harry's dessert is the piping of the meringues.
Honestly, overall, all the textures and stuff, he did a great job.
Right, guys, let's get the next dish in.
Yeah, for sure.
I have one dome intact, and one's a little bit cracked. That's good enough. I'm happy with everything, but as I'm piping my mascarpone vanilla mousse, I can see that it's really runny. I've just got to go with this. I don't have another one to use, so this is it. I start putting the dome over the top of the dessert, and I can see where it's cracked. I get the white chocolate graffiti discs and I start trying to cover it up. So I know the judges are going to see it, but if I can hide it a little bit, then I'm happy with that. I look down at my dessert and I've got the 3 holes through it. I've got every single element on the plate and I'm so happy with myself.
Oh, Elise, that was a wild ride.
Definitely was.
Does it make you realise how important the competition is to you?
Definitely, it does. Reality sets in when you walk your dish up here and you present it to the 4 of you. This could be it. And if I was to leave today, I'll walk out those doors with my head held high because I honestly could not have put in any more effort than what I did.
Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Time for us to taste.
Would you like to do the honours?
Yes, please. How high?
There.
All right.
Ready?
You ready?
That's
One,
going to splat everywhere.
2, that's the whole point. Yes!
How good does that feel after 3 hours of hard work, huh?
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know what I'm immediately struck by when she brought it in was the fact that she'd got the holes in the dome, which just lighten the whole dish up so you can see all the beautiful intricacy inside.
In terms of the balance of the dish, there's so many things she's done right. The thickness of the chocolate is fantastic.
You know, I can forgive her that little crack on the side of the dome because it looked amazing. Like, if that came to your table, you'd be properly chuffed.
Curd's great. Overall, I think she's done a really good job.
Yeah?
I really do.
You know, I think one thing, I'm looking at that mousse and thinking, that looks really wet.
The mousse doesn't have that full body.
I reckon it's more like a custard than a mousse. It needs a little bit of a more robust mousse to stand up to those big flavours.
It's the only thing.
I think we need to put it into perspective. 3 hours, 70+ processes in this dessert. It's nice to see that we're picking at the most minute details. It's wonderful. Shall we get the next one in?
I'm being really careful to use this time plating up to nail the presentation of my dish. But I saw how thin the chocolate was on Harry and Elise's domes, and I'm worried that my mess isn't going to smash on the plate with the theatre of Anna's.
Charlie, I love those faces.
Yeah.
Exactly that, wasn't it? 3 hours of power.
3 hours of mayhem, it was crazy. But, like, I had so much fun. The joy I got out of making that today was crazy. I know it's not perfect like yours, Anna, but I loved it. And I think I'm starting to kind of realise that I want to do something within pastry and really, really cool stuff like this.
But Charlie, it was such a pleasure watching you as well. You've done a really, really good job.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad that this dessert, Anna's Mess, has actually inspired you to be a pastry chef.
Thank you.
It's an extra bonus.
Yeah.
OK, well, I think we've come to that moment, and let's undo all that good work you've done.
Yeah.
Lift it up. Hang on. A little bit lower. There. 3, 2, 1.
Did that feel very, very heavy when you hit the table?
Something was heavy in there, wasn't it?
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, guys.